Hey, it's Arjun, CEO of doola.com, and in today's video, I'm going to walk through how you can apply for an LLC online. Doola has helped over 10,000 entrepreneurs just like you turn their dream idea into their dream business. And not only that, we've raised over $13 million from some of the world's best investors, including Y Combinator, Nexus Venture Partners, Hustle Fund, Dharmesh Shah, the co-founder and CTO of HubSpot, Sahil Bloom, Cody Sanchez, Graham Stephan, and more, so that we can build the world's best product and offering to help entrepreneurs just like you. And with that, let's dive in. In this video, you're going to learn how to actually apply and form an LLC online. Let's do it. First of all, congrats. If you're here reading this or watching this, your hard work is paying off, and it's about time that you register for an LLC. While the fun of owning your business comes with its own rewards, the nitty-gritty of filing and paperwork probably seems daunting. Calling your state's government office to ask questions, you might not even get them to pick up, and there is a better way you can do this online. In this video, you're going to learn about how to actually register your company online. And if you have any questions along the way, you can actually chat with Doola and get a free consultation. Plus, we help keep everything in one place too. Step 1, you're going to need to know the LLC requirements in your state. When you're starting your LLC, there are a few options when it comes to deciding where you file. Consider things like where you'll be doing business the most, what are the benefits to filing in that state, and what would make the most sense for you and your business. Sometimes business owners decide to file in a different state from where they're physically located due to specific tax benefits or a specific business location need. You can research the benefits of filing in your state versus another state, or you can schedule a free consultation with the Doola team to run this question by us. Step 2 is pick your LLC's name. This is typically the fun part, but it can be stressful, naming your business. You've got to be unique. No, seriously, it's required to have a name that nobody else has, at least within your state. And actually, let's talk about choosing an LLC name versus a business name. The fun perk is that when you have an LLC name, it's unique. Say you're the business owner at Wordy Bird Content LLC. Initially, you were working as a freelance writer, but eventually you start creating courses and offering programs to other writers looking to work as a freelancer. And you're using the Flying Writer Collective to publicly identify your business. In most cases, you can still use Wordy Bird Content LLC as the overarching business when filing taxes, if it's related enough to your LLC, even though your audience knows you as the Flying Writer Collective. So, with an LLC name, the legal name of your LLC that you write on your taxes and legal documents, that is the same name you wrote down when you applied with the LLC directly following it, i.e. Wordy Bird Content LLC. The business name is the name of what you're doing business as. This could be the same name as your LLC, or it could be different. Typically, it's the name that others associate with you, at least in a particular setting. As long as you reference it through a DBA or a doing business as on legal documents and other required spaces, then you're good to go as that name that's under your LLC. And you can likely use the income and expenditures from it to attribute it to your LLC. Quick heads up here. As of this video, you might find in our footer how we write out our company's name versus our DBA. Can you spot it? I'll actually tell you here. Doola's overarching business is Distributed Inc., but we do business as Doola. The two are associated, and you can see in our footer we actually write Distributed Inc. doing business as Doola. Check it out below, and that's an actual example of how in practice you can have a separate business name from the business that customers see. Step 3, file your articles of organization. Consider the articles of organization as the birth certificate for your LLC. Without that, the state technically can't recognize your LLC as an actual business. So yes, this is a really important document to have. If you want to make sure you remember it, file your LLC with Doola, because we make sure you have access to all of your required docs anytime from anywhere, on the go or on the web. So you're never thinking, wait, what did I do about that, or do I need to do that? It's all taken care of and it's in one place. If you're filing on the state's website, then your articles of organization were likely a part of the filing process, and you'll want to keep that safe and handy with you. It also helps if any legal issues come up, and it's a great token and reminder of your business's start. The articles of organization is typically made up of the key details for your business, including your LLC's name, your LLC's address, a business mailing address, members or managers' names, registered agents' details, your LLC's duration. If you want this whole process all in one place, you can work with a formation partner, and you can check out our comparisons with other formation offerings below, in other videos, or online. Step 4, pay the filing fee. If you're paying to have your process streamlined through Doola, just remember, the short and sweet step of setting aside some money to also pay your state's filing fees. It's required for every LLC formation, and the cost varies state by state. You can check out our blog posts or videos to run through the differing costs. If you're doing this online, then payment will be required before you receive your articles of organization. Step 5, get a federal tax ID number. Your EIN is your LLC's federal tax ID number, a unique 9-digit code assigned to your business entity by the IRS. Depending on your state, getting a federal tax ID number is sometimes a separate process that you have to complete after applying for your LLC. You'll likely be able to find this on the same site that you applied for your LLC. Step 6, prep an operating agreement. An operating agreement typically isn't part of your LLC filing process, but it's a hugely important step if you really want to treat your LLC as a business. Some states require that you have operating agreements while others are a little more lax. But either way, take control of your business and get it done because it strengthens your legal ownership over your business. Think about why you're starting the LLC in the first place. Treat it as though you have a team of 10 or 20, even if it's currently just you. But why would I need an operating agreement if I'm just working with myself? Valid question, let's address that. And we're going to get technical because technically, even if your articles of organization doesn't prove that you're the owner of your LLC, just that you or someone else is a registered agent of that business. That's why it's vital to have all the necessary information in your operating agreement that proves your LLC is really yours. You'll find some of the same information on most operating agreements, including information about the LLC membership, where you can ensure you're listed as a member, profit and loss distribution, and account and record keeping information, even if you're the only one doing it. If you don't have an operating agreement and something goes awry, your state will likely have a set of rules in order based on your current situation. But if you want full control over your business, and I'm guessing you do, then create your own rules with your business. You can use a template, of course, and Doola provides a template, but you can customize it so that you're never caught off guard. Step 7, file for tax classification. Another unique facet about LLCs is that you can pick how you want to file them. You can file them as a regular LLC or as an S-Corp. There are 2 forms you can pick from when it comes to tax time: IRS Form 8832 and IRS Form 2553. Let's break these down in English. IRS Form 8832 is the entity classification election, and it allows you to pick how you want to file your LLC with the choice between the following: a single member LLC, which will say something like a separate entity or a disregarded entity, a corporation, a partnership. IRS Form 2553 is an election by a small business corporation, and it's used only if you want to file your LLC as an S-Corp for taxation, and it requires filling out an application and getting approved before becoming eligible to file. There are several reasons why an LLC owner might want to file as an S-Corp. One of the main reasons why you might want to file or elect to be taxed as an S-Corp is tax savings on profits and tax exemptions, but not all LLCs are necessarily ready for it. It could be a smart move for you, or it could make more sense to stick to Form 8832 until you find value in switching it over. If you're trying to figure it out, you probably know by now that our team of experts at Doola can help you along the way. Step 8, register with the state for taxes. Registering your LLC already sets you up to federal taxes, but we can't forget about state taxes. Visit your state's Secretary of State's office website or local government site to register your LLC, so you can ensure you're set up to pay state taxes too. When it comes to compliance for your business, the main pieces of compliance as a summary are going to be your registered agent, your state tax filings, or the annual report, it's called sometimes different things in different states, and your IRS federal filings. Step 9, obtain business licenses or permits. Some states require you to have a business license and others don't. It's dependent both on where you live and what type of business you own. Take a look at this handy chart to see if your state requires you to have any licenses to legally operate in your area. Step number 10, open a business bank account. It's not required when you first start your LLC, but as you grow, you might start feeling like separating your work and personal finances is trickier than it was before you had your LLC. Enter your business bank account, which allows you to separate your personal and business income with ease, so write-offs, budgeting, and more is limited to just one place. Did you know about Doola Money as well? Doola Money allows you to easily open a US ACH account so that you can deposit payouts and payments from Stripe or Amazon or a payment processor, and then store that money safely there. It's FDIC insured, and then you can move the money internationally or transfer it between banks for a fee or low-cost fee. Step 11, grow, grow, and grow. You're just about done with those first steps to maintaining and building your LLC. Although registering your LLC is a one-time occurrence, There will always be regular maintenance, like managing annual statements or reports, keeping your licenses up to date, and tracking your income and expenses for tax day. The good thing is that all the steps needed to start, manage, and grow your LLC is located right here. We have content, we have blog posts, and you can schedule a consultation with us. And if and when you form your LLC with us, you'll get guidance on where to register, how to check off all the compliance boxes, and where to go for next steps. And you'll also even get added perks like a free registered agent included in your first year, a virtual mailbox, and we'll actually even help you set up your bank account. Last but not least, I'm going to run through some of the most frequently asked questions we get when it comes to LLCs and starting your LLC online. First question. Can you apply for an LLC online? Yes, you can file for an LLC either through your state's website or through a supportive all-in-one service like Doola. Do I need an LLC for my online business? Filing an LLC helps protect your personal property and personal assets if you work for yourself. This means that if any legal issues ensue, a party won't be able to go after your personal property like your house. So it's preferred to start an LLC for your online business as soon as possible. Do all businesses have LLCs? No, not all businesses have or are LLCs. There are different types of business structures that fit the needs of your work, including a sole proprietorship, partnership, C Corp, S Corp, B Corp, or nonprofit. Can I open a business bank account without an LLC? Some banks might let you open a business bank account without a business, but there's little reason for it. You should have registered a business before opening a business bank account. Let me actually reframe that. You're gonna need to open an LLC or a C Corp. You're gonna need an EIN in order to open a business bank account. It's actually required. So you can't just skip ahead to getting a business bank account. You need an entity first, you need an EIN first, and then you can apply for a business bank account. What is a registered agent? A registered agent is someone, either yourself or someone else, who represents your LLC in the state that it's filed in. If you open your LLC with Doola, you get a free registered agent for a year. It's included in your package. That's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video on how you can apply for an LLC online. And at the end of the day, I'll finish with the best piece of advice I've gotten as a business owner. The most expensive mistake you can make is choosing a cheap accountant, a cheap partner, or a cheap formation specialist, because these decisions are irreversible. If you make a mistake in terms of the right type of entity to form, or you make a mistake up front, yes, technically you can fix things, but it's going to cost a lot of time, a lot of money, and most importantly, a lot of stress. Starting a business is hard enough. So if you can trust a professional like Doola to help you, we would love to help. And even if you decide to do this on your own, we want to make sure that you have the right accurate information to make a fully informed choice. So don't hesitate to schedule a free consultation with the Doola team today. Let us know down below if there are any other topics or questions you have, and we hope to see you soon to help you turn your dream idea into your dream US business. Let's Doola it.